the best part, my favorite part, is other than the cheapest tires on the planet, this was done with just elbow grease, patience, and a little bit of spray paint. You can do this at home. You could do it in your driveway. You could do it in your backyard. Stop making excuses. Get out there and do something.
So there you have it. Challenge accepted by Vice Grip Garage. And today we're going to try to do a budget transformation right here in the driveway on this 2001 Ford Excursion. I bought this thing brand new over 20 years ago, and it's really starting to show its age in the paint, and the Texas weather is just really taking its toll on it. So it's really time. It's been such a good workhorse for me and been so dependable that it's past due. So today we're going to try to bring it back to life, bring the paint back to life, and we got several stages we're going to do to it, and I've only got 4 hours to complete the challenge. So let's get going. So we've washed it, we've power washed it, and the paint still has a lot of contamination in the clear coat. So we're gonna go ahead and do this clay bar kit on it. And I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I'll show you real quick. This is just something we picked up off the shelf. Easy, real quick 3-step process. We're gonna mist it. It actually comes with the mist. So you will mist this on, and I'll show you. Got the clay bar. We'll wipe it with the clay bar, and then we'll wipe it off with the microfiber. And that's gonna lift all the contaminants out of the clear coat that are still on there. And after 20 plus years, there's still a lot of contamination on this clear coat. So before we actually buff it and polish it, I wanna get it as clean as possible. So that's gonna be our next step. I'm gonna break it in half just because I know there's gonna be a lot in this, a lot of contamination. I kind of knead it up a little bit just to kind of get it ready. Again, I've never done this before, so. But Derek says it can be done in your driveway, no excuses. And that's just going to get it for moisture for your clay. I can't wait to see the comments from everyone who actually knows how to do this to tell me how I could have done it better. But here's the test. Yeah, it does feel a little smoother, so it's pulling some contaminant out. So we'll just go ahead and hit the whole rig with that, and then we will jump onto the buffing stage. I wonder what Vice Grip Garage is doing today.
I am your father.
I think if we probably had a better, it is definitely, this is after we've power washed it and rubbed it down, and so, and they say, just fold it over and keep going. Okay, while they're finishing up the clay bar, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the hood and start with the polish. I'm using the Meguiar Mirror Glaze, and again, I just picked it up at the Hobo Freight. We're going to use the 6-inch fine foam polishing pad, and I also picked up the DA polisher. So we're going to just pop it on, add some polish. I'm going to give you a before and after. So of course I got to put the tape down the front, and we're going to see how it turns out. I think we're 2 hours in. This thing is bigger than Elon Musk's bank account, so it's taking forever. We're fighting against the sun is setting on us. I'm running out of daylight, so we're only maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. We're just now getting to this point, but we're going to keep pressing on and hopefully get this thing completely polished up and show you the results. I'm just not used to using one of these, so I'm still trying to get the hang of it. So I'm just going to keep applying product, keep learning how to control the machine better, learn what speed it needs to be on. And I went with, the least aggressive material just because I didn't want to mess it up on my first go around. So I'm just going to keep moving. Shake well. Maybe I should have did that first. Wow, the results are really looking great on this. One thing that I'm noticing that's really starting to stand out to me is this area right here in that inner fender well. That gray is really starting to show its age. Could really shine it up with a new coat of paint, and that's exactly what I'm planning on doing. It just doesn't seem right to do a vice grip garage style restoration without a little bit of spray paint. Wow, that looked much better all black. Now it's starting to look just like it did when we drove it off the dealership lot. The paint is popping, fender wells are looking good, the wheels and tires are looking good. It's really coming together. There's one thing that I think really still stands out and shows the age of the truck, and I'll let you tell me if you can see it. Yep, those headlights. I'm going to replace those, but I'm not going to bore you with the details on how I do it. I will post a link to the video of the details on how to swap those out. So hang around and we'll take a look at the final walk around, and I'll give you an opportunity to see what the interior looks like so you can see just what 20 years of toting kids around can do to an interior. I think you'll be surprised. And that is what it needed to really bring it back up to date. So let me give you a quick walk around now and let me know how you think our Vice Grip Garage Budget Transformation Challenge turned out. And as promised, I'm going to show you inside. Like I said, we've bought this thing brand new, and it was our primary vehicle for about 10 years, but we've kept it around as a backup vehicle, and this thing is on the road 3 days a week. Still use it a lot. So what did 20 years do to the interior with all the wear and tear of a full-size family with kids? Tell me what you think. I mean, it's dirty, but let's be honest, seats still look good. Dash is in great shape. Still got the original radio. Everything is intact, believe it or not. Still got a car seat. And check out this back. I mean, the back door panel's in great shape. This thing really just needs a detail, an interior detail. Maybe that would be a good idea for another video, to really clean this up inside and out. But you know, overall it's just dirty, but it's still there. So Ford, you did a good job. This was 20 years of carrying kids around. Still to this day, interior is holding up. And this thing looks amazing. I'll tell you, it looks as good as it did the day we bought it. It looks good. I'm glad we took the time to do it. And I know this was a very simple project, but that's kind of the point, to show what you can do in your driveway with just a little bit of elbow grease. So that was the challenge. I'm glad I took it. Maybe you can too. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. And until next time, we'll see you guys.